Welcome back to Technology Review, where we break down the latest and greatest in tech. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated cameras in the mirrorless world, the Sony A7V. The Sony A7IV set a high bar, but it wasn't without its flaws. Now, as we eagerly await its successor, expectations are high for Sony to deliver game-changing improvements. Whether you're a filmmaker, photographer, or hybrid shooter, this camera could be a revolutionary upgrade. Let's explore what Sony must include to make the A7V the ultimate mirrorless powerhouse. What the Sony A7IV got right. Before we speculate on what's next, let's acknowledge the strengths of the A7IV. Sony improved usability, introduced an intuitive photo/video toggle switch, and refined the menu system. It was a solid leap forward, but not without compromises. From rolling shutter issues to 4K crop limitations, there were aspects that held it back. The A7V is Sony's chance to address these concerns and redefine the full-frame experience. Sony A7V, the must-have features. 1. A fully articulating 4-axis screen. Sony made waves with the A7RV's unique 4-axis articulating screen, and it's time to bring that flexibility to the A7V. This innovative design offers unparalleled versatility, perfect for high-angle shots, street photography, and vlogging. For content creators, this upgrade is a game-changer. 2. No more rolling shutter, faster sensor readout. One of the most frustrating aspects of the A7IV was its rolling shutter effect when shooting 4K 60 frames per second. The dreaded jello effect distorted footage when panning, a deal breaker for professionals. To truly compete, Sony needs to significantly improve sensor readout speeds, ensuring smooth, distortion-free motion in all shooting conditions. 3. True 4K 60 frames per second, no crop. One of the biggest disappointments with the A7IV was its 1.2x crop at 4K 60 frames per second. To compete with Canon and Panasonic, the A7V must deliver full-width 4K 60 frames per second recording. This would ensure maximum image quality, allowing filmmakers to utilize the entire sensor without compromise. 4. A higher resolution sensor, but not too much. The A7IV's 33MP sensor was a great balance of detail and low-light performance. However, a bump to 40MP could offer sharper images without sacrificing dynamic range and ISO performance. This would be the sweet spot for both photographers and videographers. 5. AI-powered autofocus, next-gen subject tracking. Sony has been leading the autofocus game, but there's always room for improvement. The A7RV introduced AI-driven subject tracking, recognizing humans, animals, birds, and even insects. If the A7V gets this next-gen AI autofocus, it could become the best tracking camera in its class, perfect for wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and hybrid content creators. 6. A return of Play Memories for creative features. Longtime Sony users might remember the Play Memories app, which let users download creative tools like double exposure, interval shooting, and long exposure apps. Bringing back an improved version of this feature could unlock even more creativity, making the A7V a truly versatile tool for photographers. 7. Enhanced battery and better thermal management. While Sony's battery life has improved, shooting in 4K for long sessions can still lead to overheating. To compete with Canon's cooling systems, Sony needs to optimize heat dissipation and battery efficiency in the A7V. A redesigned battery grip could further enhance usability. 8. More ergonomic design and tactile controls. A comfortable grip, responsive joystick, and tactile dials can massively improve usability. The A7V should refine button placement to enhance workflow, making it a more seamless experience for professionals shooting for long hours. 9. Better video features for hybrid shooters. Many Sony users are hybrid shooters, switching between photo and video frequently. Sony must introduce video-specific enhancements such as 10-bit 4:2:2 internal recording for better color depth. Improved in-body stabilization, IBIS, for smoother handheld footage. Higher bit rates for superior video quality. 10. A competitive price point. Sony has kept its A7 series competitive, but with Canon and Panasonic closing the gap, pricing will be crucial. If Sony delivers these features at a similar price to the A7 IV, they could dominate the mirrorless market once again. Final thoughts: will Sony deliver? The Sony A7V has the potential to be the best mirrorless camera in its class. By addressing rolling shutter, video crop, sensor speed, and autofocus, Sony can cement its dominance in the hybrid camera market. If Sony listens to its users, the A7V could be a true game-changer for photographers, filmmakers, and content creators alike. Are you excited for the Sony A7V? Let us know your must-have features in the comments.